Hello and welcome to the AgentBaseConnect demonstration of the groups function. This is a great way to organize your groups and for your agency to be able to share groups that they might want to open up to other agents in the agency in order to make sure that a trip runs. So we are here on the dashboard of AgentBaseConnect right when you first log in, and right here in the bottom right is your groups section. And we have my open groups. These are groups that I am asking and inviting the rest of the agency to participate in. A trip to Disney World and a cat herding convention cruise. And my closed group, Megan's Jazz Band Performance World Domination Tour, is here. That is only for the jazz band members and their families. Other open groups. No one has invited me to participate in open groups yet, but I sure hope that they do soon. All right, let's go into groups and discover what these things are. All right, so you go into groups and it lists, is it open, is it closed, okay? And this is a test group. We're going to ignore that for now. It's just for our testing functions. But and I probably shouldn't have called attention to it, but that's right. You can see it, no problem. All right, so we're in here and it shows us how many trips are booked within these groups. What does that mean? That means how many individual reservations are within there. For example, this is a way to organize your groups. This is not a booking function. You need to create trips for your individual clients, and it's designed that way on purpose because your clients, as you know, in a group might have an earlier arrival date or departure date, depending on if they want to do some pre or post activities, etc., etc. So to have this pre-populate continuously would kind of be, you'd have to do double work. So it's good to have it this way. Let's look at how we create a group now. Okay, here we go. New group name. Give it your name. You choose open or closed. Open, again, is something that you're offering to other agents in your agency. And then close is something that's not going to populate on anyone else's screen. That's just going to be for you to keep your groups organized. Departure date, return date, pretty standard stuff. Notes, if you were to populate an open group, create an open group, this is the instructions you're going to give to other agents. For example, this is the commission split, or balcony number XYZA is actually, or cabin AY, whatever, is going to be held for the Smith family. Please don't book that cabin, or anything ending in the letter X belongs to this group, or I have 2 cabins left. Whatever you want to put in there is going to display on this page in the notes function here, right here. Okay, that's where that's going to happen. What else is in here? Okay, group ID, supplier, these are things that are pretty standard on every reservation, so we're good with that. Now, what makes these groups unique is that when you click on this, you can see that Matthew Walgren booked Daisy Duck into the cat herding convention cruise. And if I want to know what Daisy did, I'm going to toggle the booking. Now, that looks pretty when you have one agent. Doesn't it look even nicer when you have 4 agents booking into it with 4 different clients? And you can see all of the activity all in one place. So now it's easy for you to keep track of everything and everyone associated with the group. You don't have to do Excel sheets. It's all right here, nicely populated for you. Now, how you actually get a client to populate into a group is by going to Clients. This is a demo site, so I can see all of the agents that we have in the demo site. So whereas this is Matt's actual profile, for this purpose, I'm just going to pick Austin David because he's right here in front of me. We're going to select Austin David from Agent Kennedy to create a trip. And we're going to select that he is part of a group. And we're going to put him into the cat herding convention cruise so that Daisy Duck's not by herself. Departure date and return date. This is what I was talking about in the opening groups page, in that you can enter their specific departure and return dates so that if they're doing a pre or post cruise, etc., it can be here specific to them. But because you've selected cat herding convention cruise, it's going to populate them in that group. So it's still going to tie them into that group with the dates associated with that cruise, but you're going to be able to see their specific dates here. you would enter all this information. Oh, well, I'll just pick some dates here just to make it happen quickly. And we're going to choose Princess. Here she is. We're going to make it Austin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Auden. Silly Auden. Okay. We're going to say it's $100. It's going to be $2,000 with or without tax, or without taxes and fees. And we're going to say it's $2,300 with taxes and fees. Our expected commission is $2,000. And deposit due date, we're going to make that May 15th. Final payment due date is going to be 17th. Supplier notes, you've seen this in the other demonstrations, so I won't go over this again. All these things are standard to the other demonstrations you've seen. Again, so we'll just leave them as is. And I will save Mr. Austin into this group. Okay, it has been saved. So now we're going to, well, let's just make a deposit. Let's want to record a payment from is happening. No, we're going to make it happen today. Payment form. It was from, David Austin, a Visa, and he's going to pay $400. And this is deposit and a deposit plus $300. We're going to save it. So now it's going to show us balance due is $1,900. We're going to go up to our groups and test to make sure that he got added to the group. It now indicates that there are 2 people in there, 2 bookings in there. Okay, and here it is, Daisy Duck and David Austin. And now we can see Daisy has not paid anything, whereas David has paid $400. So that's pretty fantastic, pretty organized. Kind of a little cheat sheet function we have up here is group IDs and codes. This is just a, if in case you have a ton of these things going on, this is a quick place to be able to just grab some of these pieces of information out, and it'll populate as you build them, as you build the groups. And then if you don't want to have to go all the way into the reservation, etc., to grab the code, you can just find it all right here. And it's a quick, easy way to just copy and paste things out. And that is going to be the end demonstration of the groups function. Of course, there are more of these demonstrations on both Facebook and the YouTube page. Any other questions? Feel free to contact Matthew Walgren, our wonderful sales manager, directly, and he'll take care of you. Thank you so much and have a great day.